guess we can call it that. Can we really call it though? I mean, seriously.
It's okay. So, this is the attempt to make a vlog. By the way, this is the lovely Winnie Kells, aka Nene Kells, in person, live in the flesh.
Yeah. Fleshy.
Fleshy.
Live in the fleshy.
So, we're sitting here, I am at least trying to come up with a concept for a video. For this video. What?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's complicated. But I think I have a topic. So, we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Roll it.
Okay. So, why do you think it's so difficult for women to have boyfriends that they don't want to be with, or they're in a bad relationship, and it's very, very hard for them to leave the relationship even though they don't want to be in the relationship? Why do you think women do this?
Well, Michael, women do this because, one, they have feelings. We're still, female. We still have emotions running through our bodies. And because we don't want to see anyone get hurt, we refrain from saying anything that would actually cause the hurt. So women actually sit in a position where it's uncomfortable or it's harmful, whether it be emotional, mental, even physical at times. They stay in that position because they don't want to hurt the other person, or they're just, they don't have that backing, or, people, friends, family, to say, you know what, you need to do this, you need to get out. So, I mean, if I sat in a relationship with you and I'm miserable as all hell, I'm not going to say, hey, Michael, I'm miserable as all hell and I want out. Because that would hurt your feelings and I don't want you to be hurt, and, that'd be awful. And we females, we're very emotional. We live, die, breathe off of emotion.
So, several different times with different people, girls mainly, my particular advice to the girl was to try to make the guy fall in love with you by seducing him. So be more sexy, be way more appealing, and just kind of really amplify your overall sex appeal, like around the house. So you're kind of tantalizing and teasing and drawing him in.
Well, skirt, what? Hold on.
Okay.
I disagree with that.
Why?
Because what's going to happen is you're going to make this girl become resentful. She has to change who she is. The love is there. She feels the love for that person. So why shouldn't he feel the love back? Why does she have to go through like gimmicks and changing her attitude and changing clothing and changing, her whole demeanor just to make this guy like her or love her like she loves or likes him? You shouldn't have to change yourself for anyone. You're with the person because your personality is what drew the person in. I mean, at the end of the day, love is love. If you love the person, you'll stay. If you don't, then... Right?
Sure. But men being men and women being women, I believe that we're still all somewhat captivated by vanity and eye appeal. Right?
Of course. I'm not going to say
eye
that...
appeal is bi appeal.
True indeed. I'm not going to, say, oh no, once women let themselves go, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Because when you met that person or they met you, for the most part, you were probably all dolled up and your hair's done and your makeup's on point and your clothing is flattering on your body, and he met you a particular way. He didn't meet you like while you were run down or anything like that. He liked the person that he met. He wants to keep the person that he met. But in a relationship, both parties become complacent. That is the key word.
It's a big word.
It's the key word.
What does it mean?
It means that you get used to what you do, and she gets used to what she does.
I'm gonna look it up just to make sure you're not wrong.
I'm just saying, you just become, he's there or she's there. You become ornaments inside your house, living ornaments. And you dust the ornament off when you need to show it off, and then when you're done with it, you put it back to collect more dust. And that's how there's a breakdown where it's like, you didn't look the way you looked in the beginning of the relationship, so why should I be happy with what you look like now when you didn't take care of yourself and you let yourself go?
Okay. What?
What?
I don't agree.
I don't know. Do you?
I understand what you're saying, but this particular advice was for a couple of friends that we know where their significant other doesn't really want them anymore or something of that nature. So to me, it was more of a ploy or a tactic to reel them back in, because it's, humans are still kind of silly creatures. We're not as intelligent as we think we are. So one minute we can go from we don't like a person to all of a sudden the person, expresses this new demeanor about them or this new look, and then all of a sudden we're drawn in all over again. And we don't really put too much emphasis on that. We just know we see what we see, we like what we see, and voila, that's it, end of story. So to me, it was a tactic to help women to deal with men that they still want, and pull them back in. Or women, a particular woman recently that advice was given as a kind of like a revenge kind of tactic, because this particular gentleman sucks. So my advice was to draw him in, just become more, like I said, tantalizing and seductive, and so draw him in, making him believe that, oh my God, I have this woman, and then all of a sudden she's going to leave, right? So then eventually, a few weeks go by, maybe a month, she's going to turn the tables, and she's going to say, I'm leaving you. And now he's going to be crushed, right? Because she's been crushed all that time trying to chase him and keep him and all that. So why not give it back, right?
No. Here's how I feel about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to do all that just to gain power, ego, or feel better about yourself, he's not worth it. You shouldn't have to go through that. If he does not want you and you feel it and you know it deep down in your heart that he is just not the one for you, let him go. There's no need to keep him around. There's no need to try to get any revenge, because karma is a bitch. You don't want it to come back to you. You already know what you have. You technically don't have it. So why hold on to it? That's just me. I don't feel like women should have to chase, pursue, or, try to come up with some kind of scheme to keep him there.
So how do you feel about somebody in a relationship where it's imbalanced?
What do you mean?
Where somebody can look good and the other person doesn't?
Well, if the two people in that relationship if they're not like willing to try to mirror one another, then you know, go for it. The person that looks good. The other person's slacking. What are you gonna do? You have a ball and chain on your leg. You're holding on to dead weight. Let it go. I'm just saying. If you've come up with a plan or some kind of routine to try to help the person, and they don't have the willpower to, like, you gave them a push, but that self-starting mechanism is just not working. It's just not oiled or greased up, and you still try to give them that little push again, like the little engine that could, and it didn't work. I don't know what else to say.
I think she said peace out or fuck off.
One of the two. I'm just saying, if you're working your hardest in the
So I think
relationship,
that the
no,
point
wait a minute,
is,
hold on.
go to the gym if you're not up to par. Go get back in shape.
If you have a couple, if there's a couple out there that's trying to get into the gym, but one wants it more than the other, but the other person that does not want it, then he has to be left. There's no way. Okay, so the boat is sinking. You guys are both going to die. However, there's a chance that one of you might survive. Are you going to...
So if he's not going to the gym, then he won't be able to rescue the boat because he won't be strong enough. That's what you're saying.
It was probably him that caused the capsize anyway. Are you serious? Come on,
or
people.
Her. Or her.
It's probably him. Most likely it's him. Because men, they do not grow up. They get older, but they don't grow up. Mentally, they do not mature. They just sit around.
Into what? Well.
Yep. So, anyways, I may sound harsh, but I'm a realist, and
She's not harsh. She just sounds that way.
no. I'm being real about the situation. One, getting back to the couples thing. If you have to go through all of that just to keep someone in your life, just to spit them back out to the world anyways, it's not worth it. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the energy. It's not worth the blood, sweat, and tears that you're about to put into that situation just to get revenge. I don't believe in it anyways because I feel like it's going to come back to you tenfold. That's just me. As far as the other person in the relationship where, you have two different people in the relationship and one is working hard on themselves and the other person is kind of like slacking or dragging their feet, you can only help that person so many times before you're like, you know what? Screw this. I gotta go. You're weighing me down. The person will catch up. Either they catch up or they fall off. One or the other. You love him. You're not gonna, leave him on the strength that he still looks that way, but I'm sure you're not gonna like him either. I'm just saying.
All right. So, anyways, that's my particular opinion as a man, and I know that if I was, with a female, and what would change me? What would pull me back into the relationship if I really kind of, lost feelings? And sometimes losing feelings is just a matter of losing track of. Because again, we're human and we're not all that bright as we think we are. But I'm going to make a whole nother video in depth on that by myself, and you'll see that on my channel. So while I have you here, I wanted to introduce your channel. So you have a new channel. Let's talk about that.
Oh man, I have a new channel which is very, 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 very new. In all honesty, I did not want to make the channel, but I have crazy amounts of people that would like to see me as an individual, like doing the robot.
Duh.
No, I'm playing.
Winnie Kells does the robot. I mean, that's a TMZ title.
But
So what's your channel gonna be about?
It's gonna be about me. It's gonna be about my fitness routines, which are very simple, ladies and guys.
Just fitness?
No, it's gonna be about my travels on my auditions and my casting calls and the hard work and dedication that I'm putting towards this career, it's hard work. It's extremely hard work, and if you don't stay focused, then you kind of lose it. And
What's
every
hard?
time, what
What like you said, hard work. What's hard?
the actual, searching for casting calls, the rejections, the places that they're holding these auditions. I mean, they're miles away. I mean, hundreds of miles away, and just
So your
trying to
channel's
get
about
there.
fitness. Your channel's about auditions.
Channels about
Are you
how
gonna do?
goofy I can get.
Are you gonna do any vlogging, like personal vlogging?
Probably. I don't like to vlog because
You're shy.
I'm not shy.
She's shy. If she doesn't vlog, it's because she's shy.
I'm not shy. No, I'm not.
Told you.
I'm not shy. But it's gonna be about everything. You'll love it. It's like my own little tiny reality show, except with all that fighting and craziness, because nobody wants that.
Well, she might be fighting with herself, so.
Probably. And do not hold myself accountable for fighting myself. Okay, I'm just saying. Sometimes I have these topics and these things that go on in my mind that I'll fight myself for. I won't put it on video. People think I'm crazy.
It could happen, though.
No, it won't.
I've seen it happen. She fights with herself. She gets
He's
into a full-blown
lying.
fight. Breaks up with herself and everything.
I don't. But yeah.
So your channel's going to be about fitness, vlogging, your life, auditions, running around to auditions, flexing. Is that it?
Guns,
Guns?
missiles.
Mi-
No,
Hellstorm missiles. Hmm?
Hellstorm. I don't even know what that is.
Missile strike.
No, it's about everything. So you guys go subscribe, like, comment, dislike, do whatever. I'm cool with it.
My channel, I'm supposed to say that.
Oh, my bad. We can roll that back.
Edit. Okay. So, anyways, so she introduced my channel for me, or concluded my video
Right.
on my channel.
Yes, that's exactly.
That's
what I
fine.
did.
Now I'm gonna conclude my video on my channel. Concluded. Video concluded.
I concluded it.
Hit the like button.
Subscribe.
And go check out her channel because the link will be in the description below. And make sure you leave a comment like, I would love to see her get into a fight and break up with herself. And then make up with herself, right?
Nobody wants it.
Yeah, she might. So remember, hit that like button and link to her description. Fabulous Winnie Kells will be below. Check it out. Peace.